What is up, all you third gamers? Welcome back to some more Chess and Brandy play Paper Mario Origami King. When we last left off, King Ali has made his appearance, and he wants to use origami powers to threaten the world, and Mario pulls vines out of trees. Sometimes nothing happens. Sometimes there's coins. Sometimes he pulls this one, and then a flower falls into the water. Disappears, and then glows, and then becomes a flower, and then flies away. Ow. Oh. Oh, it did it again. Oh my gosh.
Are there things in this game?
It looks like it. Can I do it again? I did it again.
Hello, Birdo.
We've restored her power. Oh, and I broke it. Okay, cool.
Sure seems like a lot of weird stuff is happening.
I'd say so. Alright, well, let me get these coins. Oh, wrong button.
That sound, did you hear it? It's like something crashed into something. Or something.
Also wrong button. There we go. I will remember buttons. I was giving you a hard time last video for pushing wrong buttons. What happens to this?
Isn't it fun?
It is, and I just could keep doing it. I was a little surprised that I could just keep doing it.
I believe the bag is full.
I would believe so too.
We got a happy little noise.
Aha, there's coins.
Oh, look at you.
Secret coins. I dig secret coins. I'm stuck. Come on, come on. Do. But I continue to get the confetti. And heal the land. For Mario is the great healer of the land. It is what he do. He saves Peach in another castle, and also heals all the land. With his vacuum power confetti bag. I'll be with you in a minute, giant ball.
I'm gonna fix all these holes
I wonder
first.
if you hold it, if you can throw more.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't look like it. That required a lot of confetti. We got a lot of coins for it, though.
That was a big hole.
And we got a whole lot of coins for it. Holy cow. Collect more confetti. Just by hitting trees forever and ever and ever. Does not seem to stop. And with that, I've restored the bag. One tree, restored the bag. Over here, okay.
Cool.
Oh, I fell down.
You broke it. Way to go.
I don't understand. How am I supposed to get it then? Wait. What is that? Aha!
Okay.
It's a magical triangle. Ah.
Seed?
Deku nut?
Shriveled seed.
A seed that seems to be shriveled up for lack of water. Okay.
So I wonder if we're gonna have to put all that shriveled stuff that we found in the last episode in that big pool of water.
Probably. I'm gonna go around this creepy tunnel. Oh, the trees are different here.
Oh, I love those trees. They're cool looking. I think we have enough confetti.
You sure? I don't know. I'm not so sure. I mean, you might need more.
No, I think we're good.
I mean, you never know. Confetti is important.
This gives me Skull Kid vibes.
Yeah. Lots of confetti.
You should go jump on the stump before we run off.
I can't run off. There's nowhere else to go.
Oh, that path looked like a way back.
Okay, I jumped up here. There's nothing there.
Okay. Was there a path toward the... Can you go down the path?
Oh, is that what's over here?
That's what it looks like.
Oh.
I was
didn't
thinking
even
toward the
notice it.
back, but...
Oh.
Oh, it is a Lost Woods situation.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, that's no big deal. Does it feel like we're not really getting anywhere? Sometimes when the folding gets tough, I like to take a break to clear my head. You know, just sit down somewhere nice and flat with perfect lighting, like on that tree stump.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it's definitely a trap.
Like how Mario just sits down. Hey, who's there? That's my tree stump.
You can't sit on old Grand Sappy's head, mister. That's right. He's the elder of this forest. Show some respect. He's got twigs older than you. So what if he's been logged by those nasty little toads? He's still the man, honey.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, darlings. Bless your bark. You, young man, go back and tell your flat paper friends what a state I'm in. I've hardly the hardwoods to speak, let alone learn you some manners. That's right, tell him, Grandsappy. No turds allowed.
Old Grand Sappy here hasn't been the same since they cut him down. That's why he's mad at y'all. Flat paper folks cutting down good trees in their prime? Shame on you. Oh, and by the way, you need Grand Sappy's permission if you ever plan on leaving, hon. So now that you're here, better get comfy, 'cause you're gonna be here forever. Forever? I think that means a really long time, and I can't deal with that. Mr. Grandsappy, we're not with those flat paper people who did this to you. And, actually, I'm not even flat paper. I'm origami.
Oh. Origami, you say? Oh, well, my eyes, they're not what they used to be. Well, if that's what you say is true, well, then perhaps you may be of some assistance to me. You can find a way to restore my energy. I may just let you two leave this place.
That's so wonderfully generous of you, truly. I only wish we knew how to restore your energy. Anyway, we're in a hurry ourselves, so we'll do our best to help. I guess if you're gonna help Grandsappy, we'll let you wander around a bit.
The fog has lifted over the forest.
There you go, child. Now you can be on your merry way along with the mountain. Just don't go wandering off too far. You gotta find something called the soul seed. They say that's the only thing that can help old Grandsappy get his energy back. Good luck. We already got a seed.
I know.
We just need some water.
Which I'm thinking is what's through here, maybe? Oh, now we're being watched.
Yep, we are being watched.
Save block.
Save!
Saving. Heal the world. Collect coins and heal the world.
They're gossiping about us in the back.
Oh, I know they are. I'm just whoa.
Oh, you get to fight now.
Wave battle. Okay, so how do I do this?
Use the stick.
If they're not lined up.
Correct. Whoa, it's been a while since that first battle, hasn't it? I think I remember how everything works. Do you? Let's give it a shot.
Oh. Okay.
You just go Alright, this seems familiar. You're gonna line these folded soldiers up, remember? These Goombas look like they can be arranged into a single line. Remember how to move the rings? I'll let you figure it out. Push A, and then move it. There you go. You got them all lined up. Nice work, Mario. Now, next, which attack works best? The boots. And you hit A again, I believe.
I'm not good at this.
You're fine. Yep, when they're in a straight line, you can use your boots to jump on all of them in a row. And since you nailed that lineup, your attack power went up by 1.5. Oh, hey, that reminds me. You know about action commands, right? If you press A just as you land on an enemy, you'll deal more damage. Let's give it a try. Get ready. Press A as soon as it appears.
I got 2 out of 4. Who's next?
Yes, a perfectly lined up jump attack is so satisfying. If you can land multiple action commands during battle, you'll take your enemies out in no time. Ack, another wave of folded soldiers came out of nowhere. Huh, they're just spread out a little bit differently this time, aren't they? We need to line them up a certain way. You know what to do, right? They're all in a perfect position. Nice work, Mario. You're such a pro. Now you can use a weapon to flatten all of the Goombas at once. So you're going to want to go down the hammer.
Yes.
Yes, now that they're placed close together, these enemies don't stand a chance. And I have even more good news. You can use action commands with the hammer too. You'll see a burst behind you as you wind up your swing. Press A when that burst flashes brightest. Ready to give it a try? Here we go.
Okay. I missed it, but I killed him anyway.
Ah, that was the thing of beauty. You smashed all 4 Goombas with a single swing. There's one other super important kind of action command. When enemies are attacking you, press A just before you get hit to guard and take less damage. Go get 'em, Mario. Keep lining up enemies and use action commands.
Well, we got a bunch of coins out of that. I have a feeling, though, this is going to be a lot like Color Splash, and I am terrible at the timing.
Hey, this is great. Taking out those folded soldiers released a ton of confetti. We can use as much as we can find with all the terrible holes around here, I'd say. What a great deal. We get rid of an enemy and get confetti to boot, and when they explode, it's like a party. Still though, how are there already folded soldiers in this deep into the forest? Do you think they're just going around causing trouble everywhere? I have such a bad feeling about this.
Now I can collect all the stuff.
To be fair, your comment about action commands is a little bit more difficult because our audio is lagged.
True.
So if we were just playing, in our free time, it wouldn't be that difficult because we'd be able to hear it.
Yeah. It's breaking the fourth wall, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ah!
Jump on his head. Or smash him with a hammer.
I hurt his face. It's not a wave attack. Oh, bunches of them.
Oh no, the folded soldiers are spread out all over the place. There's no way you can line them up in a single move. We'll be crumpled before our adventure has even begun. That's just mean.
I have 2 ring moves.
Wait, do you see that? It says ×2 under ring moves. It looks like you'll get 2 chances to move the rings in one turn. If some battles will let us move the rings twice, that changes things. Okay, let's think. You could start by moving that one, then... I'll leave the rings to you, Mario. Go get them.
Okay. That one. Nope. Wrong way. There. There. And then I'm gonna want the boots. Oh boy. Okay, let's do this.
You did it.
The grunting helps.
Well, whatever works for you.
Sweet.
I feel like they're super generous with the coins.
That's fine with me.
Hey, you can talk to that tree. It's a dude.
I can't believe I had one of those folded things hiding in me. Is that what it feels like when you walk into a spider web? Oh, now I feel terrible. Here, take these. We'll call it even. Oh, okay. Thank you for the coins, Mr. Tree. So, if you defeat one of those folded creatures, it turns into confetti. That information could save a lot of trees, you know. Confetti. Oh, haha. I win again.
I love his little toothy grin.
Yes. Oh, that's a lot of them. But I can't. Okay. Do it that way, and then I'll hit him. Looks like I'm going to have to shield
Whoa,
myself.
there are a lot more folded soldiers this time. We'll never hit all these enemies with a single attack. Is this the end? Is this really our final battle? It's been an honor to fight alongside you, Mario.
A bit dramatic, I would say.
Oh, look, Mario, the action section. Does that mean we get 2 attacks in this one turn? Let's find out. Try selecting your first attack now.
Okay. Probably could have sneezed on that first guy.
Yes, I knew it. You still got 1 action remaining.
Oh, okay.
Pick your second attack, Mario.
Sure. And... I didn't get it, but that's fine.
Whoa, with 2 action attacks, you're almost unstoppable.
Almost.
With a successful lineup and multiple actions, we can take out a ton of enemies in a single turn. Always check your remaining actions before you choose your attacks.
Introducing a kind of turn-based... I like it. It's not card-based like
Right.
Color Splash was.
There's a lot of confetti.
Yep. So I can heal the world. And get paid for it.
Hey, this is that spring that we saw before. I feel calmer somehow, just standing near it. Normally I wouldn't suggest this, but do you think we should try throwing something in there?
Yes.
Throw the flower first. Or the seed. Aren't you forgetting something? You gotta pick that thing up.
I'm sure it would be there.
Soul seed.
A fully revitalized soul seed. Give it to old Grand Snappy. Snappy. Urgh.
Did you hear that? I think it might have been old Grandsappy crying out. He seemed pretty feeble when we talked to him, but that was no feeble urgh. Oh no, oh no. Do you think he's okay? Are you gonna put something in the spring?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
We got a mushroom to replenish the mushroom I messed up
Hooray.
using.
And then... Okay, it seems like a little much to be constantly talking about it. I've already figured out how to work it.
Fire flower.
Yep. Use this to throw fireballs at enemies in a straight line. Okay, so... Seems like Grand Sappy needs our help, but first there are more important things, like healing the universe. Getting coins. Mario is all about getting coins. I'll talk to you in a second. I want to open this, because I just got a number 2 collectible treasure, the mushroom. Okay, what do you have to say? It's not like old Grand Sappy to grunt in terror like that. He usually does regular old tree grunts. Okay, well, we've healed the world, we've revitalized the things, and now we can move on with our lives. I have no sprint function.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. I can't handle more drama.
I would, but I don't have a sprint function. I do have a save function, and I saved it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh my, someone ate him.
Something's creeping in the back there.
Yep.
Look like giant Goombas. Oh dear. I can't look. Poor thing. He's a shell of himself, hollowed out like some woodshop project gone wrong. I can't believe those horrible things ganged up on old Grand Sappy and did this to him. They deserve to be chipped. Grand Sappy, can you hear us? This doesn't look good. He was already creaky. Now he's downright hollowed out. Oh. I've got an idea. Look closely at Mr. Grand Sappy's face. Doesn't it look like one of those holes? Maybe that means you can fix him with confetti.
Okay. Do I have enough? Just enough. Huh? Oh, what happened? Felt like some rapscallion was whittling me down again. Did I just dream it? Oh, I suppose that's just the memory going downhill. Oh, nuts.
Grand Sappy's back, y'all. Let's see. Mustache? Check. Creepy eyebrows? Check. It's Grand Sappy again, all right. Aw, thank you. He's still a shell of himself, but it's better than being a shell of a shell. We've got our precious elder back. Well, he's not hollow anymore, but it does seem like he could still be more energetic somehow.
And we will figure that out. Probably give him that seed next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click the thumbs up, consider subscribing, and we will see you next time for more Chess and Brandy play Paper Mario Origami King.
Bye.